Good morning, welcome to Planet Mojo. Today I'm going to shoot a level line all the way around the room for the plywood walls. What I think I'm going to do is mark 8 foot 3/8 of an inch in the corners. Like in this corner, I'll have to do it on both girts there. Same with that corner. Yeah, 8 foot 3/8 of an inch. And then I'll set up my laser. I don't have a tripod for this, so I'm gonna have to do like I did when I shot the line for the girts themselves. What I'll do is just screw that onto a piece of wood and then clamp that onto this, get it up to 8 feet, well 8 foot 3/8, get everything nice and level, and then adjust it as need be. What I'm going to have to do is get it perfectly level and then see where it hits on all 4 of the corners. I want to have it as close to 8 1/4 as possible, but I think I have to go up to 8 3/8 to work with the floor. So once I have it all nice and set, I got to go all the way around and measure from the laser line down to the floor and make sure that I have at least 8 feet. Like I said, I want to have at least 8 foot 1/4 inch, so I have a 1/4 inch gap at the bottom. That way I can adjust it up and down using shims. If it's tight at 8 feet, it's just not going to work. So yeah, this should be pretty interesting. There's a good amount of stuff in the way, so I'm going to have to move stuff as I go. And I'm going to record it in my notebook. Just draw a rectangle and then write the dimensions in that. Okay, all right, well, let's get started by making the stand, and we'll roll this out and get going. Move the plywood toilet out of the way. Gonna be doing a couple videos on this soon. Got a repair right there. I'm gonna fix this all up, polish it up like new, and we're gonna reinstall this in Natalie's art studio. Pretty interesting. All right, get this close to center, which is right about here somewhere. Doesn't matter, just has to be close. All right, I'll clamp that board right here, right about like that. I may have to go get more clamps, and hopefully my little step ladder will get me to the top of this so I can adjust my level. Otherwise I'm gonna have to go get the ladder. I've been working over at Natalie's little art studio over there. Oh, the storm has started. We're supposed to get real high winds and real heavy snow a little bit later on today, but it's already starting. Yeah, I believe I have both ladders locked in the barn there. If I do need to get them, I better do it soon before it's really snowy out there. All right, now to measure my 8 foot 3/8. Damn tape measures. This type of tape measure, Stanley Power Lock, is supposed to stay out until you push the button in, but lately every one I've gotten stops doing that almost immediately. It's like they've changed to a cheaper spring. Alright, so that's 8 foot 3/8 inch. Now we'll go do that at the other corners, and then we'll start setting our level. Alright. You can see it over there. I don't know, this kind of seems a little bit dim. I can't see it anywhere. You'll be able to see it. Oh, you can't even see it right here. Oh, I'll bet I have that set wrong. Nope, there it is. I could just barely see it. We're about 5 feet away. I'm gonna have to change those batteries, and hopefully that does it. Should do it. These are the best batteries out there. I believe I got these when I got this unit, which would have been 7 years ago. So hopefully that's the problem, because I shot a level line all the way around this room when I did the girts, and it worked just fine. So alright, I saw it on the, yep, I could see it slightly on the wall there. Okay. It's going to be hard to see. I'll probably just turn off the lights. I thought I saw it way up above that girt there. Let's turn these lights off. I can definitely see it over there. Yeah, I could see it over here as well. I don't know if you're going to be able to see that or not. Yeah, it's onto the board right here. Yeah, I'll be able to see that just fine. All right, now I got to get it down to the right height and level the unit, and then play around with it until I hit my line all the way around, or somewhere in the vicinity of my lines. All right. I had to go get the ladder. It was snowing out there like crazy, but yeah, it's still snowing. Alright, so what I'm doing, this is, it's right around 96.5 inches, which, if that's where my line is, that's fine. I can measure up and down from the line. So I think I'm going to start with that. Now I better move my ladder closer. I'll have to get my levels dead on. Then I'll turn the lights off again, because that's the only way you can really see it, or with these glasses on. But I'll just turn the light off. So that one is pretty easy. I'll get this dialed in and turn it on. It's rocking a little bit. I'm going to get a shim under one side of it so it doesn't rock. Never going to get it to work that way. I don't know. That shim, well, that'll work. Okay, I got this thing dead level. Turn it on. Yeah, I don't think we're going to be able to see it with this light on. This is probably going to be way too dark, but you can see the laser hitting all the way across, and that's about how it was. This end was really low. I am about a 1/4 inch above the mark right there. Hopefully you could see that. Let's see what we are here. Oh, that's right around a 1/4 inch as well. And these measurements are up from the floor. The floor is going to be way off. This is going to be on. I just want to see how close it is. All right, let's check these last 2 corners. Okay, it's basically dead on in this corner. What I'm going to do is get these corners marked with this nice level line, and then I'll snap a chalk line between the corners, and then I'll have a level line going all the way around the room that I can set the top of the panels to. Okay, we're about an 1/8 inch above right there. I think, yeah, what I'll do is just mark this level line right where it is, because it's nice and level. And then, oh yeah, I kind of like where that is. I need to have enough room for the top of the panel to be screwed into this girt, and I don't want it to be too much down at the bottom, but it really doesn't matter what it is at the bottom. I have about 2 inches to screw into all the way around. Once I have this in, I'm going to fill that gap and then put like a base molding or a shoe molding on that. Yeah, I think that's good. So I'll just go around and mark my level line, and we should be good to go. Erase this old stuff. Beautiful. And like I said, I can go up or down from that line as long as I have a nice level line all the way around the room. Yeah, that was too low. Definitely. All right. And kind of scratching it into the EPS here as well, because we have to snap one all the way across here. And the last thing is on either side of the garage door. This is the old story pole. When I ran that original line, it was like right down here, and I measured up and down from that. We could go way back to here. All right, that's gonna do it. Put this back. All right, let's get this shut off. Right there. And just for the hell of it, check the level. Still level. All right. Don't want to break this. And this is a Johnson level. I'll put a link to this down in the description below. And you gotta always remember to take the batteries out when you're done. It has a nice little slot for them. That way you don't come to use this after a year or two and find out that the batteries have corroded and destroyed your unit. So make sure to always take these out. All right, so what I'll do now is, like in this corner here, I'll go right from the edge there, measure out like 48 1/4 inches, and then take my big Stabila plate level and get a dead plumb line right there. And I'll align the first panel with the top edge and get it nice and plumb with that line. Get that in place and then just work my way across. We have one of the two routers that I'm going to need ready. We're going to use these bits right here if you haven't seen that before. We're going to have one of these set up in each router, and they're going to stay set up until all the panels are up. One is a tongue, one is a groove. This is the countersink bit. We're going to lay out all the screw holes on the panels as they're put up. Most of the panels are just going to have a line going like this and going into the girts. But around the windows, this is going to get blocked in, and the panels are going to go right up to the window. And then at a later date, I'm going to route that flush. The windows are going to look pretty cool. Okay, well, that's going to do it for today. Within the next few days or so, I got to get this stuff out of here. This is the T111 for Natalie's art studio and the studs for that. This was supposed to go on the other side of the wall there, but we have the neighbor's shelves delivered here, so there's just a ton of shelves on the other side there. Once those go away, we're going to move all of Natalie's stuff onto the other side of the wall so I have some room to work. And then on really nice days, I'll be working on the little micro barn dominium. And then on days like this, I'll be working on the shop here and getting these panels on the wall. First thing I got to do though is make a base for that router. Once I do that, we can start working on this. Yeah, just got to snap a line, drop a plumb line, and we're off to the races. Okay, so if you want to see that stuff, make sure you subscribe and click on the update icon. If you have any questions or comments, make sure you put them in the comment section below. And if you share the video and or give it a like, it helps the channel out greatly. Thanks for watching and have a great day.